Hey guys, my name is Bryce Fryan. I did my research paper on fasted steady state cardio versus high intensity interval cardio. So, what I wanted to look at was this notion of fasted cardio versus eating and then performing a high intensity interval workout. So, the issue here is that I believe fasted cardio can be a health risk. Or on the flip side, maybe you might think high intensity interval cardio is a health risk. Going for small bursts of intensity might do more damage to the body than longer forms of cardio. There's this notion in the fitness world of bodybuilders and all these competitors that are becoming more popular, that fasted cardio is the way to go. As soon as you wake up, you haven't eaten anything, you hop on the treadmill and you're just burning straight fat. So this study is looking to bust that myth and prove that high intensity interval is the way to go. Further research for this would be great for just the overall progress of the fitness community and working out and science behind it, and then efficiency. So if we're looking to burn fat, or if you're a trainer or a coach or anyone that's in the fitness world and you are looking to advise somebody, or you are someone that wants to lose body fat and maintain muscle and a good body composition overall, what is going to be your most efficient way of doing so? So let's look at the problem statement. I wanted to look at what is the most efficient fat burning form of cardiovascular workout, fasted steady state or a fed high intensity interval. So like I said before, the fasted steady state would be after a long fast of not eating. You would complete a long form of cardio versus having some kind of tailored macronutrient meal prior to the workout and then completing the high intensity interval workout. Personally, going into this, I believe that the fed high intensity interval training would be more efficient at fat burning than the fasted steady state cardio. So for the test and for my methods to find this out, we randomly selected 16 lean and fit young men ranging from age 20 to 23. Those 16 were broken up into two groups of eight, and randomly assigned into either the fasted steady state cardio or the fed high intensity interval training cardio. So in the beginning of the study, we took everyone's body fat. Pretty simple statistical test here is just taking the body fat percentage. So straight up body fat, looking at body composition here. The fasted steady state group went for a 30-minute jog on the treadmill at a predetermined speed, typically in the morning, just after a fast of around 8 hours. And then the fed group had a predetermined macronutrient meal for them personally, and then completed a 15-minute stationary bike high-intensity interval workout that consisted of 30 seconds of intense pedaling and vigorous pedaling, and followed by 1 minute of moderate to easy pedaling. So 30 seconds on, 1 minute off type of deal. So this study lasted for around 3 weeks, right at 3 weeks with the 21 days. And then we remeasured the body fat of all the participants to see where they now were in their training and their body composition. So what we discovered was that the high-intensity interval group over the 3 weeks lost 1 more percent of body fat than the steady-state cardio did. So looking at that over 3 weeks, we can determine that the high-intensity interval training was more efficient for fat burning. That's what you're going to go with if you want to lose the strictly body fat that you're trying to get rid of, no matter what your end goal is, if that's part of it, this high intensity interval training is going to be the most ideal form of cardiovascular exercise that you'd like to participate in. Looking at future research, what could be more beneficial would be a more long-term study. So looking at athletes or participants over a set of months or a year or maybe even sets of years to determine the long-term effects of high-intensity interval training and fasted steady-state cardio. So the 3-week period gives us a good view into what we're dealing with, but a longer term of study would give us a even bigger view and just give us the long-term effects as well, which can always be useful. If you're going to be participating in exercises like this, you want to know the effects it can have on your body. So we have the short term for now, but a study spanning over months or years would be even better. Also in our research, we looked at pretty lean, fit, younger participants. What you could also look at and to mix the study up, giving more beneficial information would be maybe the closer to the average body weight or body composition, to be more specific. Looking at maybe older women or older men or teenagers, overweight teens, overweight people in general, just seeing the efficiency of those two different cardiovascular exercise styles applied to different body types. So we've seen what it can do to a lean athletic body, and maybe more beneficial would be the general public and a more average body type. The other thing to look at would be fed versus fed. So having both groups consume a meal prior to exercise, it seems wrong off the bat to exercise without fuel in the body. So doing the fed versus fed can maybe level the playing field a little bit for the steady state cardio, where the steady state cardio would have to go a little bit longer, but at least you are going in with a better energy level and chance to have a higher intensity workout overall.